Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Angel. I am 22 years old and I'm a junior at Stockton University and my major is business management. In today's video, we will be reviewing one of the best augmented reality applications on the planet, and that is Google Maps. Also in this video, we will be reviewing Google Maps pros and cons, the comparable apps towards Google Maps that are out there, the professional use of the application, and my own personal thoughts. So here are some questions and answers about Google Maps. First questions first, what is Google Maps? Google Maps is a web mapping product developed at Google. When was the application released? The Google Maps application was released and launched on February 8th of 2005. And one of the last questions I came up with, how does the app work? Well, I'm about to tell you right here. The app works by offering satellite imagery, aerial photography, street maps, real-time traffic conditions, panoramic views of streets, roads, and highways, and lastly, the route for planning for traveling by foot, air, car, and public transportations. A lot of the AR applications like Google Maps can also have pros and cons. There are many pros or advantages of Google Maps. One of the pros that I came up with about the app is the wealth of information. Basically, if you don't know what wealth of information means, it basically means that it includes the layouts of roads, locations of all cities and towns all over the world, state boundaries, features on geographical features, company reviews such as restaurants, grocery stores, retail stores, etc. And then that Google Maps also shows the indoor of some facilities, famous places, and even airports. Another advantage that I found about Google Maps is the options of having multiple transportation modes. This gives users the ability to give directions and get directions for trips by car, bike, foot, or public transportations out there. This service also includes local bus and train schedules for cities all over the world, and it also provides airline information that includes ticket prices and carrier information to your destination that you selected. The last advantage of Google Maps that I would like to share is sharing. What this means is that you could share Google Maps with family and friends, which makes those gatherings easier to plan and coordinates trips out. I pretty much believe that Google Maps is basically known for sharing trips with either gatherings or just alone by yourself. I think that sharing on Google Maps is basically the biggest advantage of the app that we have out there. I think that it is very easy to plan and coordinate trips out with the app in general. Now let's get into the cons or disadvantages, I guess you could say. The cons the cons or disadvantages of the app Google Maps is the use of criminals and the limited accuracy. Basically, if you don't know what the limited accuracy is in Google Maps, it basically provides many errors such as flaws in location data or ambiguities. On the app, it also shows the use of criminals by Street View images so that criminals out there are able to spot belongings through windows or open doors. In this case, burglars have used this method to find homes that are easy to break into. There are also a lot of applications out there in the world that are compatible to Google Maps, and that is out of all the applications that I've found that are considered as AR apps and that are comparable to Google Maps, the ones that I found that are comparable are first things first, Waze, second, OpenStreetMap, 3, Bing Maps, number 4, Maps.me, MapQuest is number 5, and there's a bunch of other ones out there that I can name on the top of my head. Last but not least, we all have our thoughts about virtual reality or augmented reality apps, just like Google Maps. For my own personal thoughts, Google Maps has always helped me on how to get to places faster by finding the best route to my destination and to my trips. It has also helped me finding in new restaurants, new hotels, and other businesses in the area, and even new areas that I visit when I'm traveling. And overall, with the Google Maps app, Google Maps is a game changer and a lifesaver to myself when it comes to booking trips, looking for trips to go to, driving to other places, finding new places to go to, etc. So again, Google Maps is a game changer and a lifesaver to myself, and I'm sure it is as well to all of you. Thanks for watching this video on my Google Maps review, and I hope you have a great day.